Hey everyone, today we're out here with Cody Strong of the Wisconsin DNR, and on a few of our earlier segments we were talking about gaining access through public land. And there's lots of public land here in the state of Wisconsin, but there's also private land access opportunities. Why don't you tell us about some of those?
Sure. So our access program here in Wisconsin is the Voluntary Public Access and Habitat Incentive Program, and its purpose is all in the name. It provides voluntary public access on properties that are enrolled. Landowners receive a financial incentive for enrolling their property to allow hunting, fishing, trapping, and wildlife observation. They also become eligible to apply for habitat incentive funds to do habitat work on their property, improve it for wildlife and for sportsmen.
That sounds like an awesome program for hunters. What other incentives do you offer private landowners as well?
So there's a number of different private lands programs through the Wisconsin DNR. One of them is DMAP, the Deer Management Assistance Program, which provides technical assistance for landowners to manage their properties not only for deer but other wildlife and for other land management objectives on their property.
What are some tips you could give the viewers on how to get access and maintain access on private land?
Well, the first thing I'd recommend is to do some scouting, to read the landscape and figure out where that opportunity is. Over 80% of Wisconsin is privately owned, so that's a lot of land to consider.
Country.
And once you've found that land that you'd like to hunt, contact the landowner early on, well in advance of the hunting season, and establish what their expectations of you are as the hunter that's potentially going to be hunting on their property, including when you're going to be hunting there, what species you're going to be hunting, if there's any concerns regarding access or if you can get your deer on the property or use a stand or any of those sort of concerns. You want to figure that out well in advance.
Absolutely, and one extra thing I'll throw in there is at the end of the season, it's always good practice to go back to the landowner and thank them for allowing you to use their land.
Absolutely, a number of different ways you can do that. You can offer to provide assistance on the land, fixing fence, doing that sort of thing, donating some of your game that you harvested on their property to them as well. So there's a number of different ways to say thanks, and it's always appreciated. And if you're interested in recreating on those voluntary public access properties, we publish an interactive map online. We also have individual property maps available for each property.
That's awesome. Thanks for watching.